Guys, Kid here, and today we're going to take a look at NECA's Series 2 T800 Final Battle figure. This figure came out all the way back in 2009, and honestly, it's one of my favorite Terminator collectibles. I added this guy to my collection back in 2015 after finding him on eBay for $60. I paid $60 for him. And though it may seem like I heavily overpaid for a 7-inch piece of plastic, what really happened is I got a great deal on some art. Because that's honestly what I consider these guys, little pieces of art. The prices may have dropped since then, but barely. And I do mean barely. Like, you can still find this figure on eBay for about $50 or more. Like, one guy has him for almost $100. Seriously, $100. I'm not saying he's not worth it, but it's $100. I guess value's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, I paid $60 for mine. Now, I don't see the prices dropping until NECA decides to do an ultimate rendering of this particular figure, which is another reason that he's one of my favorites in my Terminator collection. You can't find this guy everywhere. Mainly online, and if you pass him in person, you better pick him up, or it's your bad. Most of the classic figures in the collection have been retooled, they've been produced in the Ultimate format, and that makes them a little less special to me, not gonna lie. However, in this case, I am very much looking forward to an Ultimate rendering of this guy right here. But enough about that, let's take a look at the packaging. Look at the spine. It's a mighty fine spine. No, but seriously, that spine is wicked awesome. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I miss this. Like, I really, really miss this. They don't do it like this anymore. The artwork's not there. On the back right here, you have a picture of Arnold, and he's staring. I feel like the ones they take pictures of are better than the mass production ones, but that's okay. Oh, look here, the specs. Model T800, Final Battle. You can read this right here, take a pause, and then on the back here, you have everything in the series right here. Especially, you'll see up there in the right corner, Manor Machine. I have to get that figure. I do not own that figure yet. I want it. I will get it. I will review it for you. That's what's going to happen. But if you're watching this and you're out there and you missed the clamshell, you're not alone. I stand with you. I missed the clamshell as well, even though I am an out-of-the-box collector. And here you see him, he's all cozied up down there. I like the presentation. They still do this with the Ultimate figure. You still get the presentation, but the classic clamshells were just better for people that wanted to display in-box. If you're an in-box collector, the new Ultimate ones, really awkward to display, when they're open. Or just, shelf-consuming space, and we can't have any of that. Look at him. He's out of the box. Here we have an action figure in his natural habitat displayed. And he's so beautiful. When I got him and I opened him up, I lost my mind. I really did. I put in the DVD, which you can see behind him. I have the entire Blu-ray collection. I threw that in there. I watched it. I was just, and I just looked at him and was like, oh my God. He's so close to, what he is supposed to be. And in a 7-inch format, you can't ask for anything more than that. Whenever you put him next to the other figures, there's just something else about him. It's that extra arm, I think. It's that mangled, nasty arm that I love so much that makes him just something special. Even though he's got a face only a mother could love. And I love, and I'm sure many collectors do, because this is a great head sculpt, but we'll get into that later. Let's take a look at his accessories. This would be his M79 grenade launcher, and he literally uses this throughout the entire end of the film. I'm not even joking. Watch that movie again. He literally uses it. From the moment they open up that crate underground full of artillery until the end of the film. I also love this weathering on the tip right here. I think it's extremely well done. I love the fact that they went through the effort to put that detail on there. It just looks busted up and broken down, and it kind of just, I don't know, I think it adds to it. NECA always does a great job on their guns and their accessories, so you shouldn't expect anything less. And look how it bends. Look at this. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, because over time, I'm afraid that it might bow a little bit more. It hasn't yet, so I'm not too worried about it. But either way, great piece, great addition. Love this accessory. And because he uses it all the time, it's accurate. In the shoulder, you have the same articulation as normal, but it's a little stiff. It was stiff when I got it, so it doesn't have full articulation, my figure anyway. And you can see right here, it has a little bit of bending. I don't know. The detail on the leather jacket's awesome. I love the weathering. The little zipper right here that leads down the forearm, that leads to these awesome bloody beat up gloves, which you can see here if I can get it to focus. There you go. Very well done, the detail on these hands and the close-ups of the knuckles. You can see his fingers, his just gouged fingers sticking out there, and the blood detail they put into it. And they still put the little perforated, holes in the glove too, which make it, I don't know. They just add to the realism. I just think that's so gnarly. How you can see, and look at that. You can even see the silver inside there. On the other shoulder, you can see, look at that. Cuts. Skin showing through, holes in his jacket because he's been shot and he's been just, drug around, stabbed. You still got the articulation here, stiff as well. Obviously in the elbow here, if you can, there we go. It's not going to have it. So you're not going to have bending because it's just a piece of metal. But look at that beautiful detail. Ooh. Very loose. That's going to bend. It's already bending. Over time, it's got a little bit more. But look, you can twist it all the way around. And look at that blood splatter on the back there. That's sweet. That's great. I love that. And, it's even though it's stiff, if you hit it with a hairdryer, you can open it up. In the chest, right there, the paint apps, I think in an ultimate version, they can do a better job at these. I'm not knocking it. I love it. I think that open chest with the flesh right there is, amazing. But I'd like the blood done a little bit better. I don't know. The jacket here is obviously pliable, and it's got little holes all over it. So, by now he's been shot. He's got holes everywhere. People are trying to kill him, and he's the Terminator. He don't care. It doesn't bother him at all. But I love the fact that they put all these little holes in there. See here in the waist, you got a little bit of turn in there. My figure, he's pretty loose. He slides pretty easily, but that's okay. And look at this. They added something to this one. This guy actually turns, there we go, in the high thigh area. That's pretty sweet. Look at that knee. Oh my god, I love that knee. I wish it bent. And that's what they could do in an ultimate format. I don't know how they're going to pull that off, but that'd be sweet. They put bending here. Well, twisting. You can twist it there. And then on this side, look right here. The weathering, and then the boots twist a little bit in the socket. The way that they come down over top the sides of them, just kind of keep them from turning too much. And on the bottom, you see the stamps. These are kind of weathered on the bottom. And they've gotten worse over time. Right there, where's the stamp say? 2009? Yep. See? Told you. Back in 2009. A little bit hard to see them here, but I always look for the stamp on the bottom of them, the, certification. But now let's take a look at the head sculpt. Now this is the one that comes on him whenever you open him out of the package. This is his semi-battle damaged head, which is just Arnold with some of his classic 90s scuffs and scrapes. Now, if you turn it this way, you can open up that neck. I love the way they did this. You got the blood all around the edges, and then you have it running a little bit on the neck right here. You can actually see it running out. I love that. I don't know why. I don't know why that just tickles my fancy, but I really enjoy that one. So you got him the whole way around here. I think they've done a really good job making him look like Arnold. And then on this side, he's got a little Two-Face thing going on. See? Everything's fine. Turns around. Oh my god, you've got some kind of disease. Nope, just a Terminator. Just a typical day in the life of a machine dressed as a man sent back through time to kill a human. And the head sculpt with the hair, very well done here too. I don't know, they always impress me. I don't know why it ever shocks me. That's it for this review, guys. Remember to subscribe, request, leave comments below, and until next time, keep on collecting.